The DNI is set to declassify from 18 agencies, including state, information that indicts the Wuhan Institute of Virology, but not other information which might indict other institutions, including U.S. institutions. I asked last month about USAID's PREDICT program funding bioweapons agents discovery research through EcoHealth Alliance. You funded such bioweapon agents discovery research done by Ralph Barrick at the University of North Carolina and the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Meanwhile, USAID has not released unclassified information as FOIA'd by U.S. Right to Know, the transparency group, from 2020, going on 3 years, causing the group to start litigation against USAID. Question, why does USAID fund bioweapons agents discovery research? In particular, why has USAID funded bioweapons agents discovery research performed in collaboration with China, which may have caused the pandemic?
Take that one.
Sure. Thank you both very much, Deputy Secretary, Deputy Minister. Thank you very much for your time. We can respond in writing on a question that specific.
I'm not asking about some obscure
I'm
asking about what
Sam,
a program
thanks.
that you ran, that you continue to run, that could have caused the pandemic. Can you answer? She's walking
Sam,
out of the
what we fund around the world is biosafety programs. We are working around the world with partners to prevent the sort of thing that we have suffered over the course of the past 2 years. Now, there is an effort underway, as we've talked about, to determine the origins of COVID-19. That is an effort that lives with the intelligence community. You heard from our intelligence community leaders yesterday the current state of those assessments. We're going to let them speak to the assessments. The short answer is we don't know the origins of COVID-19. There are two primary theories. Our intelligence community continues to look into that. But our priority around the world when it comes to our funding, and including when it comes to the program you're referencing, is biosafety, Sam. Sam, we need. Sam, I ask that you be respectful to your colleagues.
Last month, why have you refused to disclose to U.S. Right to Know? They FOIA documents relevant to this issue in 2020, going on 3 years. They're in litigation, and you want to hide this fact. You and the rest of the U.S. government wants to pin this solely on the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
Sam, I would ask that you be respectful of your colleagues.
I'm being very respectful.
You're
I'm being
not, in
respectful
fact.
of all of the people and all of the suffering from the pandemic. Will you release the information?
Sam,
Why are you fund a program that could have caused the pandemic?
Sam, as I told you last time, you're welcome to send these types of detailed questions in writing.
Last month, and I haven't received anything.
And we will get back to you.
Get back to me. After the Senate passes a resolution saying we're going to put out all the information on the Wuhan Institute of Virology and none of the other information.
Sam,
It's deny and delay.
delay.
Meanwhile, you're endangering the world with these programs.
Let me start with one thing at the top, and then we'll, Sam, because you're engaging in conspiracy theories, and these.
That's the exact same rhetoric that we got 3 years ago. Oh, it couldn't come out of a lab. It's a conspiracy. Bunk.
Okay, Sam,
Bunk. Release the documents.
I think
Why aren't you releasing the
your
documents
colleagues here.
yet?
I think your colleagues here want to hear about and ask about matters that are not conspiratorial, that are
This is
in
absurd.
fact.
It's absurd. After all we've been through, and after all of the government's denies and delays about COVID origins, that you're saying that it's a conspiracy theory. When all I asked last month, why aren't you releasing the documents, and you're not releasing the documents? And meanwhile,
we will take, as I said before, we will take a look at the specific question you asked, and we'll get back to you. I don't want to waste any more of your colleagues' time.
Waste.
I have one thing at the top, and then we'll turn to your questions. First,